In this video, I'm going to show several geometric relationships that we'll be using in application problems. These are relationships you'll want to memorize if you don't have them memorized already. First, we're going to deal with perimeter. And the perimeter of an object is the distance around the outside, or distance around the edge. We can always get perimeter by adding all of the sides. So we can say the perimeter is the sum of the sides. So we'll be looking at two kinds of shapes in particular. First, a rectangle. In a rectangle, we can define it having a length and a width. Also, it will have sides opposite each other, will have equal lengths. So the perimeter of a rectangle is the distance around the outside, which I could write as length plus width plus width. There are several other ways that formula can be written. Since there's two lengths, I can write 2 times the length plus 2 widths, 2 times the width equals the perimeter. Another way sometimes people write the perimeter is they say they have 2 times the quantity, length plus width. Those are in parentheses, because if I add 1 length plus 1 width, I'm halfway around the rectangle. So if I multiply that sum by 2, I get the entire perimeter. These are 3 different ways to write the same information, and you can do it any of those 3 ways that you choose. If I'm looking at the perimeter of a triangle, a triangle has 3 sides. I'm just going to call them A, B, and C. So for a triangle, if I add the 3 sides, that is the perimeter. Some triangles might have 2 sides the same or all 3 sides the same, but the general formula is to add the 3 sides. The last relationship we're going to be using also deals with a triangle, but it deals with the angles inside the 3 corners of the triangle. So I'm going to call them angle A, angle B, and angle C. So for any triangle we draw, it's the case that angle A plus angle B plus angle C will add up to 180 degrees. So the sum of the angles of a triangle is 180 degrees. So being able to find the perimeter of a rectangle, the perimeter of a triangle, and knowing that the sum of the angles of a triangle are 180 degrees are the 3 geometric relationships that you will want to memorize if you don't have memorized already.